What's up, everybody? I'm Maggs.
And I'm Kayla.
And today we are going to be playing the NES classic game, Tiger-Heli.
Yep.
I don't know how many people have actually played this game, but this is one that I had from when I was super young. I think I was 7 when I got this game. I have not played it since I was probably 10 or maybe 11. I don't know. I have my NES for quite a long time. So.
Yeah, I last played it over at my sister's house when I was in my mid-20s. Because she's awesome like that.
I always loved blowing up the houses.
Yeah.
I never understood. Why am I doing this? And
it doesn't matter. You can, so you must.
I know, right? I don't even know if it gives you extra points. Oh,
that was a close call. Nice going. I always loved when you got your little backup guys and they'd come in your little airplanes. Ooh, watch out! You can do it. You got this. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, of all the things in this game, I do remember that.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that. Just blow everything up.
Right, this is one of those games that's super simple where it's just destroy everything. Mm-hmm. Oh man, this is nostalgia overload for me right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
No, I rarely got to play this. I always had to watch my sister or my cousin play it because I wasn't allowed to play the games. I could just play vicariously.
I was gonna say, you weren't allowed to play this game?
I did not own the NES. My sister bought it with her own money. My oldest sister bought it with her.
Oh, God, it is hard to play this game. It is super glitchy.
Yeah.
I mean, but it is super old, too, so...
Yeah. It's still... It holds up well, I think.
Oh, God, the same thing. All right.
You got this.
Possibly, I don't know, man.
It's Nintendo. If you die, it's a given. That's just what happens.
Yeah, there we go.
Stupid tanks. Ooh, did you just get an extra life?
I think I did.
I wasn't paying attention.
Neither was I. I was more trying to be, focused on where the next bad guys were coming from and how not to die.
Yeah. No, being the youngest of 4, anything that could belong to you. Oh, you got your little helicopter friend.
Oh God, no. Oh.
He will be missed.
I know, right? I barely knew ye.
Anything that belonged to one of us, we were super possessive over it. It's I remember when we got the PlayStation, it was a big deal because it belonged to everybody. And
so that's when you all got to argue over who got to play it.
Yes, well, and especially because one Christmas, I got Crash Bandicoot 3 for Christmas, and it was, addressed to me. So, nobody was allowed to play that unless they asked me first. Because I remember...
the youngest, you had to enjoy that power trip.
Oh, yeah, well, because my whole life, it was no... Kayla, you can't play. Or Kayla, my bad. I just gave myself away.
I was going to say, we'll try and edit that out there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was no, you can't play because you're the youngest.
Oh!
And, he'll be missed too.
God. Honestly, I'll count this as a win if I can get through the first level.
Yeah. Definitely. That was the way it was for a lot of Nintendo games, though.
It really was. I remember that. It was if you could get past the first, God help you if you got past the second. Then it was oh, you're really good at this.
Yeah.
Oh!
You made it to the end. Look at that. Oh, good job.
Dude, that helicopter sound. I have one bomb and no little helis.
Always Coca-Cola. Every time I heard that.
I have no idea what the hell the red squares are for, but I have 4 of them.
Yeah, they're diamonds. They're cockeyed squares.
Right, and they grow and shrink for some reason. So.
Well, I know that when you get the little red cross thingy, if you wait until it's gray, that's when you get your little friends. Oh.
Jesus.
Those boats are brutal.
They are. They're hella quick, too.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, sucks to be you.
It hit your little
I know.
Thingy. Now, I really had an appreciation of being able to watch the games, because there were times where my siblings were, dickish enough to be where they'd be like playing in my brother's room. They're like, no, you can't be in here. I was like, I just want to watch you guys play. No, you can't be in here.
Dude.
So I liked it when it was set up in the living room, because then if I sat quiet enough, they wouldn't get annoyed by me and like send me away for some weird reason.
I was an only child, so I never really had to worry about that.
Oh, thank you. In a lot of ways, you were lucky. I mean...
Oh, God, man, I keep losing my little heli guy hella quick.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Oh!
Oh.
And that is that.
Oh, well, you want to give it another go?
You
Come
know
on,
what?
give it another go.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna give it
do
one
it.
more go on this, and I mean, as with any of these old NES games, not SNES, but it was all about like memorization.
Oh yeah, and the only reason why you got good at it was from playing
Oh,
it over
just
and over again.
repeatedly, to where you were sitting there like, and then you shoot here, and I do this, and then you do that, and I do these.
Man, that's
and
how
then
I got.
these guys come over here.
I got super good at playing Adventure Island 2. And that's why I might have to go. Like, I got to a point where I started keeping a little, like, I made my own strategy guide out of it because I loved playing it so much.
That was the way you had to do it back in the day.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
unless you were lucky enough to have
Nintendo Power, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was my jam back in the day, too.
Oh, man. No, I didn't have that.
Oh, furiously pushing the button.
Do it, don't get hit.
Yeah, there we
right.
go. Yeah, back away.
Yeah, you better.
Back away, not today.
Disco lady. Yeah. No, I can remember getting super frustrated. I was like playing, I think it was Paperboy or Paperboy 2. And I picked it up after like forever of not playing it. And I was like, dude, why can I not get this? What the f is going on? And then I would like sit there and get frustrated with it and put it down and then come back. And then I get frustrated with it and put it down. And then like slowly but surely I started getting really good at it. I'm like, oh yeah, because that's how you were supposed to play the Nintendo games back then. That was their replay value.
I remember when we went over to Sis's house and she had the NES that was available for us to try, and I had tried one of the games after what feels like decades of not playing them, and I was like, oh man, I owned this game when I was playing it when I was a kid, and I just like picked it up thinking I would do the same thing, and I just sucked at it, and I was just like, yep, these games are just as rage-inducing as they ever were.
Yeah. Now that was the replay value back in the day, was, oh, you died. Do it again.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's super hard. Do it again.
Oh, that's right. I always liked the little red guys instead of the gray one. Because of this reason, because it helped you defend your side there.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I don't think I ever saw those guys. Then again, I might have been kicked out of the room at that time.
Yeah. Oh, this jam. There we go.
Yep, this is your jam. God, I remember playing. Ooh, are you gonna get another one? Get somebody.
Give me a red one.
Ooh, no, a green one.
Nope.
Maybe?
There we go.
The other side.
Oh God!
Oh God! It's doing its thing. It's doing the Nintendo thing. Oh, get your.
Oh God!
Get your guy.
Ah!
Oh well. At least he won't die.
I know this is the longest I've kept one of these guys. So all right.
Yeah, good job. Did you ever play Shadowgate?
That was not one I actually got to play. I mean, back in the day, like, everyone had that one friend that, like, their parents had tons of money to throw around, or they were, like, divorced and, like, tried to shower their kid with gifts.
Oh, yeah.
My family was not that. We had, you know, enough money to where I could get a couple of games a year, and I had to choose them very wisely. Except for my grandma. My grandma was the greatest. She would always somehow pick the greatest game. When I got older, I figured out it was that my parents told her what it was. But to me, it was a mystery because I never really mentioned what games I would like to my grandma when I would talk to her on the phone. But every Christmas, I would always get a video game from her, and it was always something that I had like hell of wanted.
That's so sweet.
Oh God! I just disappeared on the screen.
Yep. That's what happens. Oh, you don't have your jam anymore.
Nope, I do not. Would you guys not for just like a second? I said not. Okay, no. That is the opposite of not.
They made you shit your pants.
They did it twice. God.
You have no more shits to give.
I'm out of fucks as well. So
Yeah,
man.
yeah. But you have 4 diamonds, so good for
Good,
you.
good on me for that.
Yeah. No, Shadowgate was like super hard, but it was also super awesome because it was one of those. It was like the text-based sort of like dungeon crawl game where you had to use your wits.
Oh my god, super bad.
It is. It is.
This copy is so old. Oh god.
Oh my.
There we go.
Why is it still there?
I was gonna say,
Is it dead? Are you gonna die if you die? Okay.
I was wondering that myself. I was like, well, I'm gonna take the risk.
Wow, that looks like a...
There we go.
Never mind.
I remember this song, like, when I was a kid, too, I would be good enough to where I would keep my little heli guys for, like, a while. And I would just, like, be like, oh my god, this song got so annoying because it would go on so long.
Uh-huh. You and your keeping your helicopter for that long.
I could when I was younger, but obviously not now.
No, those days are done. We don't have the hours to give to our video games anymore.
I also don't have the patience for these games anymore. Like, I've been spoiled by modern games. I still enjoy coming back to these every now and then, but like, it seems like where a lot of people will get nostalgia and play these games for like hours at a time. I'm like, nah, I'll play for like 20 minutes and I'm done. Mm-hmm. I always thought that was like a volleyball court when I was a kid there, and I was just like, I don't know why I thought that, but I remember being like, that's a weird looking volleyball court.
It's funny the things that that your young mind will like interpret. It'll be like
it makes no sense when you're older and you're thinking like,
oh, you got 2 of them. All right.
See, this is why it was badass to get 2 of the red ones.
Oh yeah, because you'd have all your sides just like covered. Oh.
It's alright. If I had to lose one, I'd rather be him.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
You know what? Sacrifices must be made for the betterment of mankind. Alright?
I guess. Or this particular helicopter quad.
Look, war is hell, okay?
It certainly looks colorful.
It's very glitchy.
That too. But then again,
oh god, no!
That sucked.
It's alright.
Alone again.
I know, right? It's always the worst part of any of these games where you get like little helpers or something like that and you die. Oh!
We're so close. Hey, look, you made it to what, the 3rd level?
Jesus.
Level, or was that your second run to the 1st? I can't remember.
No, this is the 3rd level. Yeah, see, I got 10 grand because of the 2 bombs.
You have no little heli. No little heli.
They make it sound so depressing now. Jesus.
At least you got your little Coca-Cola gym. That makes you feel better. I don't remember seeing past this level.
What, past the 2nd level? Oh, Jesus!
Well, that sucked for you guys. Big old jet just taking off and getting shot down by a helicopter. Hello, little heli.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, no, I don't remember seeing past this level.
Oh, God. Was this game this unplayable when I was a kid and I just didn't know any better? Because, I mean, this is all games back then? Oh.
I think so. If you were lucky, you didn't have that one bar of just random texture up at the top.
Oh god, and like the CRTs, you know, that you would have to play these on, and every now and then when they would just go wonky and you would have to just like smack the crap out of it to get it to work.
I don't think the kids of today will understand the
I was gonna say that just
gamers.
dates the hell out of me there. Just even CRTs. To any of you who actually watch us and know what that is, kudos.
They still use CRTs in Smash tournaments. Because I guess I want to say there was like a weird delay on the newer TVs. So in like Super Smash Brothers tournaments, they still use CRT TVs.
Dude.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nuts. This I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but I have never ever played a Smash game.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even the original?
No,
Dude,
never.
I used to play the hell out of that game. But then again, that was like the height of my, gaming back then.
At that point, I was going through, I think, a bit of like almost elitism in games because I was in my early teens at that point when I think that came out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I was playing like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and stuff. And so the idea of like a fighter game that wasn't that I was like, this is stupid. Why would I play that?
Dude, you get so much hate.
Well, I won't say that that's the same now. The idea seems really cool, but I'm like so far removed from it at this point that I'm like, I really don't feel like trying to jump into the 100-foot deep end of the pool.
Oh man, you missed out. Well, this is so empty without the music.
It really is. God. All right. Well, I don't think I'm going to give this another run here. I think that was good enough. So. We could end it on that note there. I'll call it onto the third level. I won the game.
You totally did.
I did. I totally beat this game. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment if you feel like it, and we will see you on the next level.
Later.